Sorry, I still muted myself from the Ayachi Noises video. Anyways, hello, welcome back to One of my Beasts. Today I'm back with Koiken Otome. Today we're gonna actually do the Yuzu-Route, but before I do that, you can probably still hear it, but I'm sick, still, and I have a sore throat. So, I'm sure recording for like 4 hours is absolutely gonna murder me. But hey, who the fuck cares? I played Dark Souls, I must be a masochist. Also, I have medicine with me against my sore throat. I don't know if you know it, Meditonzin. I don't know if that's a thing wherever you live, but the thing is, I basically have to wait a few seconds after I take it, just leave it in my mouth, so it probably can take effect. And yeah, I'm still sick, sore throat and everything, and yeah, it's not gonna be a great idea. Also, I just heard this won't be a spoiler anymore. It'll probably be a spoiler in a fucking second though. Anyways, so yeah, this time I'm gonna be doing Goodoi Yuzu-Route. Goodoi? Did I just say Goodoi? Goodoi Yuzu-Route. No, I'm somehow not even surprised anymore. Anyways, there we go. Let's go to the load here. Oh fuck! I'll have to sense that one already. Good old 0, 0, 2, 0, 0. I fucked up bad. Anyways, it had to move, didn't it? Fuck. Can this like move, please? I mean, it's a bit better, I guess. Anyways, so yeah. Let's go ahead, just wave here, I guess. Not a saw. Anyways, so cutesy type we gotta say this time. I mean, go with cute feel. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I need to switch this to only skip red text again. Let's skip. Gonna go ahead. Be sure. Here we're gonna go ahead and say no reply. Apparently, we haven't done that one yet. No reply. Can't think of anything to say, so I say nothing.
はっきりと無理だと言ってやったらどうだ。沈黙は暗黙のイエスとも受け取れる。黙ってるってことは、誠一さんもやっぱり子作りには興味があるんですね。
I know! For some reason I'm getting scolded by everyone.
殿方にこんなことを申してたのは初めて。
Anyways, where's my goddamn iced tea? By the way, a kind subscriber of mine actually gave me like the actually already pre-installed folder, encrypted it, like put it to a RAR, and for that it works. But the thing is, like, it's set to like that person's birthday and all that, and there's potentially already saves there. I don't know if that's a thing, and I don't know how to delete those. So we'll just roll with it, I guess. Anyways, we should reach the point of the starting point again soon. Also, I'm sorry that I sound so fucking nasal. Just talking like this puts the least strain on my throat. As well as just prevents any snot from just going down my gullet. Anyways, yeah, there was not Misa's face, but Yuzu's warm smile. A warm smiling face. Oops. Wait, where's Yuzu? Ground and everyone drinking, and I don't see her smiling face anywhere. Wasn't Yuzu here just a moment ago?
ゆずちゃんなら、さっき部屋の方へ行ったみたいだけど。
この合宿の間に取ったデータを今晩のうちにまとめるって言ってたぞ。
大変だよね。感心しちゃうよ。
Yeah, she always does a good job at it too. And while she's our team support, she even invented Raidoruku Vessel. Sure, it's been occupying all of her free time outside of sleep. She's even working at this moment. I think maybe I should let her be. Gianno scowls at me.
ちょっと聖一くん、そこでのんびりしてる場合じゃないっしょ。
What's with you all of a sudden?
今日は特別に見逃してあげるから、様子を見てったら。
Check up? If she's consolidating data, wouldn't it be better if she did that by herself?
聖一くんは鈍感なくせに、中途半端に気が回るんだよな。
By the way, I found another amazing manga. But I say I found it, but basically I found it through a video. Sneeze coming. Ow, my throat! Where is it? There you go. There we go. Extremely straightforward boyfriend ex-girlfriend, or Dochoku Karishi ex-kanojo. If that's how you say it, I don't know. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I already closed that one. Can't show that anymore. Anyway, so yeah, it's just a fucking. It's way too fucking funny, in my opinion. So, anyways, what's that supposed to mean?
染谷はいつも聖一のことを手伝ったり応援したりしてくれてるだろ。たまには聖一の方が染谷を手伝ったり応援してやる側に回ってもいいんじゃないか。
I see. Even Jun says some smart things from time to time.
それに、結構疲れてたみたいだから、一人だとやっぱりちょっと心配だよね。うんうん。様子を見に行って、もしもヤバそうな状況だったら、僕たちを呼ぶといいよ。
Jenna got somewhat of a grudging smile on her face as she slaps my back. Not really sure what she's getting at, but it's not like I don't understand what she's saying. Guess I should heed their advice and go check up on Yuzu. Alright, I'll be back.
いってらっしゃい。
Pick myself up off my seat and head towards Yuzu's room. I knock, but Yuzu doesn't reply. I hesitantly open the door and step into the room. So she was asleep. See Yuzu laying over the table, and I'm a little relieved. Hey Yuzu, you'll catch a cold. Step closer, and I'm surprised by what I see on the table. Holy crap, that's a lot. On top of the tables are stacks of reference books. On top of that is what could have been a full ink cartridge worth of papers piled over magazines. He's even got books in foreign languages. Did you read all of these? I spit myself in amazement, but then accidentally brush against the pile of reports. They noisily flutter to the ground. Crap! I gotta pick them up. Crouch down and hurriedly start picking up the reports. Wait a second! Whoa! Dawns on me that as I look at the data written on these papers. Each and every one of them is dated from since we first got here. In other words, this mountain of data was all gathered from the start of this training camp until now. Well, these are pretty well organized. How on earth did you find time to sort these all out? Yuzu was always with us. She was there with us for meals and was basically watching over all of our activities as well. She woke up earlier than everyone else to make us breakfast. Don't tell me she got into her sleep for this. I don't really have any proof, but as hard-working as Yuzu is, this isn't an amount of work that could be squeezed into the gaps between training and activities. I feel incredibly indebted to Yuzu, who is peacefully sleeping away at the moment. I won't accept anyone other than Yuzu to examine me. I'm now angry at myself for saying that. I'm sorry, Yuzu. I lightly pat Yuzu on the back. Her soft, gentle figure is striking. She must be tired, for Happy goes without training, and on top of that, she did all of this. Thank you, Yuzu.
お母さん。
Her lips part ever so slightly. Huh?
お母さん。やだ。やだよ。
Sleep talking?
ないで。
Whoops, I skipped something there. She pitches in her sleep, and tears trickle down her face as she calls out.
お母さん。
After yelling out, whoops, Yuzu wakes up. Still in a stupor and unable to distinguish between dream and reality, she takes in her surroundings.
聖一さん。
Sorry, did I wake you?
いえ。まず、居眠りしちゃってたんですね。
Don't push yourself too hard. You look like you were just having a nightmare.
すみません。今日で合宿が終わりだって思ったら、ちょっと気が抜けちゃったみたいです。
Yuzu looks a little disheartened. You were calling out to your mother. Homesick? You only make a slight motion of it, but Yuzu's expression completely changes. I guess I haven't seen Sumida in a while. She's doing well. Ask her without giving it much thought. Yuzu looks downward and gives me an unexpected reply.
ゆずのお母さんは、もういません。
Eh?
お母さん、死んじゃったんです。
But I already feel fucking horrible. Nice. Died? What are you talking about? Did you dream? Are you sure you're awake? Yuzu just shakes her head repeatedly at my every question, taken aback as she sits there, downcast with tears beginning to well in her eyes.
いえ、本当の話です。
Honestly,
ません。
probably only gonna go like for 20 minutes, just like a teaser or something, I guess. Because, my god, like, I'm not, I feel it, I'm not up for this today. Shouldn't have started this. It's a lot of reading, I'm a fucking idiot. Basically, I'm gonna go past this until the actual beginning of the route, then just stop the part there. Gonna fucking call it 10.5. With that wave of emotions as I hear Yuzu reply in between sobs. When? Wait, when was this?
引っ越しする少し前です。
According to Yuzu's story, this is what happened. In an armed conflict between Doriku users, Yuzu's mother sustained serious injuries and lost her life in front of Yuzu's eyes. Oh, wow! To begin with, Yuzu's mother, Sumida, was someone who was often involved in dangerous situations. Yuzu didn't really know the particulars, but apparently she was an agent handling incidents involving Doryoku. I never knew. Mom and Dad never said anything about it either.
あまり表沙汰にはなっていない事件ですので、おそらく事実を知る人間もごく一部かと思います。
Like shit just got heavy. So then the reason you suddenly moved away was...
はい。ゆず、一人だけになっちゃったんで、おじいちゃんに引き取られたんです。
Yuzu's family had always been just mother and daughter for as long as I can remember. Yuzu definitely wouldn't have been able to survive all on their own. Left dumbfounded and speechless at the heavy weight of this truth. Remember, Seiji, ever there comes a time when you're going to use your Doriku, look deep inside yourself and think about if what you're doing is right. At that moment, follow whatever your heart tells you. Memory of Sumida's words flashes back to me. I can't believe it. She was a Super Doriku user who I'd never heard of backing down. She was beautiful, caring, and really cool. To me, she was a role model. Why? I was not told.
それがお母さんの願いだったからです。
Huh?
通 動力はお母さんの誇りだったから、その動力で命を落とすことになったって周りに知られたくなかったんです。
Tears are flowing down Yuzu's cheeks.
だからゆずは
Showed us Sumire's death and left me and others close to her. An extraordinary sadness placed on the shoulders of a very young child, all by herself.
ゆず、お母さんに何もできなかった。
She tightens her fist, resting on her lap.
もしもゆずにちゃんとした動力があれば、お母さんを死なせずに済んだかもしれないです。
How should I comfort her? Words fail me. It's my first time hearing this, and I've never seen Yuzu like this before. He's always looking after me, always bright and positive. Sneeze incoming. I don't think it's your fault, Yuzu. It's the best I can think of.
ゆずのせいです。
You think Sumire would be happy to see you so sad?
そうですね。きっと怒られちゃいますね。
Sumire was usually gentle, but she was super scared when she was mad. If I did something wrong, she would chew me out for real. Just thinking about it has me involuntarily cringing.
ダメですね。聖一さんの前だからって気が緩んじゃいました。
She rubs away the tears and smiles like she always does. However, somewhere in that smile is a hint of sadness. Listen, Yuzu. Don't punish yourself so much.
はい。ちゃんとわかってますよ。
I'm a real strong person, Yuzu. I hug her and pat her head.
あ、そんな。ゆずなんか全然ですよ。動力も使えないし。
By the way,
お母さ
something
ん
really
みたいに強くありませんし。
something I gotta talk about real quick because you ever have like these random moments of clearness where like something that wasn't even anywhere involved in what you were doing suddenly like you just like as if the fucking universe gave you an answer. Something like that happened to me before I started recording. Y'all know Bravely Second? If you do, you should know that in that game there's a job called the Catmancer. And I haven't played that game in fucking ages. But just randomly, before I started recording, like suddenly like the thought occurred to me. Oh my god, the Catmancer is probably called Necromancer in Japanese. Like, I don't know where it came from, it just kinda appeared. So anyways, also why do I feel like Yuzu's Doryoku is actually really fucking powerful, but it's just like the trauma from her mother is making her subconsciously like suppress her own Doryoku? Why do I feel like that's gotta be the case? I don't know why. But you're even more amazing despite not being able to use Doryoku. You're the one who looks after the team the most, supports the team the most. Your inventions are amazing. If not for you, I definitely would not have been able to come this far. Build up all my emotions and continue to pat her head.
すごいのは聖一さんの方ですし、発明も失敗ばかりですよ。
She looks up at me with a troubled face, cheeks slightly flushed. Thank you, Yuzu. Thank you so much. Thank you for working so hard. For always taking care of me.
聖一さん。
It could be considered a blessing that I, a useless Doryoku user with such a high level, was able to meet this girl named Tomoe Yuzu. Hey Yuzu, did Sumire ever talk about you not being able to use Doryoku?
そういえば全くないですね。むしろゆずの方がどうすればお母さんみたいに動力が使えるようになるか聞いてたくらいです。
I see.
そしたらお母さんいつも笑いながらゆずは気合が足りないからだって。
It sounds like just like her.
でも 泣き虫でヘタレなゆずは動力が使えなくたってちっとも構わない。代わりにいつかゆずを守ってくれる素敵な騎士が現れてくれるからと言ってくれました。
For some reason she's looking directly at me and her cheeks grow deep crimson. See, guess all parents are similar. Even my mom said something like Doriku doesn't need someone like you. Those were tough words to take from a kid who wanted to be able to use Doriku.
あんなに優しい聖一さんのお母さんが
Yeah, for a kid that was like denying his future. Oh, not from, probably.
そうだったんですか。
But now that I understand the true meaning of her words, I'm thankful.
本当の意味
Yeah. The Graf used his hands and smiled to reassure her. Mom was worrying over how Doriku was causing me grief. As if she realized something, Yuzu gasps. For having the world's highest Doriku level, yet not knowing how to use it, I'd either be ridiculed or experimented on like a rablat. Rablat? Rablat. Yes, that's why she probably wanted me to walk down a happier path unrelated to Doriku.
それでそんなことを言ったんですね。
Yeah, probably.
それはきっと聖一さんへの愛情から出た言葉だとゆずも思いますよ。
Yeah, mother only sees her beloved son, even if he's a guy like me. That's actually something like my father told me once. That like when he was talking about when he was talking to some of his old friends from school. Like they were saying like, you got some cute kids. He's like, fucking course. Only the children of the others are ugly. And basically like, if it's your kid, you're not gonna think it's ugly, is what he said. Which is nice and all, but you know, Hephaestus is a thing that exists. No, mother just sees how ugly the baby is, just decides to throw it off the fucking mountain. Anyways. That's also the reason she is supported by enrolling in Kashinomori Academy. The first-rate school like Kashinomori Academy, you may be able to find what you're meant to do. That's what she said when she saw me off. I'm sure on the inside she was worrying how my Doriku was affecting me. So but I probably felt the same way about you, Yuzu.
そうかもしれませんね。
Smiling, she buries her face in my chest. Continue to pat her head.
聖一さんになでなでしてもらうのってなんだか気持ちいいです。
You can do this anytime, if you ever wish for it. It's the least I can do.
ありがとうございます。また寂しくなった時にお願いするかもしれません。
Sure, don't hold back. A beat of silence follows. I can sense her warmth and her smell.
聖一さんのためにも
I sure as hell can't relate to that.
頑張らないと。
Can't relate. She whispers this in earnest.
そのためにもゆずはもっともっと研究して人の役にも立てるように頑張らないと。
Worked plenty hard enough, Yuzu. Pulled all-nighters and collating those papers, right? Point out all the documents strewn over the table. Looks like a huge undertaking to process the sheer number related to me.
しっかりと研究をしないと聖一さんのためにも人のためにもならないから。
But it'll all be for naught if you push yourself too hard and break down.
大丈夫ですよ。ちゃんと休憩は。
Really? Did you just doze off while in the middle of examining these papers? You're way too tired. Without a retort, Yuzu whimpers in a cute way, like a little puppy. I'm surprised, worried at seeing you lay over the table. If not a friend like me is worried, how much do you think your family would be worried?
そうですね。
Even Chiaru and Jin are worried. They're afraid you were straining yourself and told me to check up on you. And what did I see when I got here?
聖一さんは ことを心配して来てくれたのですか？
Of course. Of course I did. You and Yoro and Jin hadn't said anything. I'm your childhood friend after all. To my few words of jest, Yuzu wipes her tears from her face and shows me a smile.
そういうところ、誠一さんは全然変わってないですね。
No progress at all on that front. Push yourself too much, everyone's going to worry. You should really take a break for today.
ありがとう、誠一さん。でも、まだすることが。
No, please don't make me worry any more than this.
誠一さん？
If I were to push myself too hard, it'd worry you too, right?
はい。心配で心配で、たまらなくなります。
See? Now you'll catch a cold. Lightly push her over to the bed. Going to keep watch to make sure you fall asleep. What's wrong?
小さい頃、お昼寝の時に同じことを言ったの覚えてますか？
Did I say something like that?
言いましたよ。でも、見張っている誠一さんの方がいつも先に寝ちゃうんです。
I think she's envisioning the memory because she smiles with her eyes just slightly red from her crying moments ago. She's only forgotten about that ever happening.
ゆずは寝顔を見られるのが恥ずかしくて、逆に寝られませんでしたけどね。
So it actually had the opposite effect.
ドキドキしながら目を開けて誠一さんの様子を確認したりしてました。
Like, you gotta see that. He was so cute as a child. He was much more obedient than she is now, even now, and would always be following me around like a puppy.
誠一さんの手、温かくて優しい。あの頃と同じ。
Gives man and smiles warmly. Come now, go to sleep.
はい。
I continue to hold on to her hand, as long as until she's sound asleep, breathing softly. She had quite a bit of trouble falling asleep, peeking at me from time to time. She still hasn't changed at all. Thus, we faded into our final night at training camp. That's cute. And skip. There we go. Look to Yuzu. I can't just look over at Yuzu. Yuzu looks quite surprised back at me.
ゆずでいいんですか？
I just shake my head intently. And back skipping, I guess. Oh, now comes sex talk. There we go. Done with that. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that's like the side in that thing for Yuzu. Just flowers. That's just kind of boring. Cute. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you in the actual route next time. Oh.